Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Root Letter. I don't know, I'm just making weird openings again as usual. This is not entirely anybody's fault, it's just I just tend to do this always to myself. Anyways, last episode we started out Root Letter. We found out that this girl, Aya Fumino, sent us a letter, and she said that she was killing someone, and so we're going on to find out what really truly happened to her and solve the mystery, I guess, is what they probably would put it up as. But anyways, we ended up at her place, quote unquote, her place, but it ended up being an empty lot. So we're just going to check around the area to see if we can find somebody who can potentially give us clues on what the hell just happened to this place. Hey, there's a mailman. I'll talk to him. This is a badass mailman. To have a motorcycle... because we have, like, postal cars in America. And then in Japan, it's this, I think. One of those forms of transportation for a mailman. But I think mailmans walk a lot, I think, in Japan. Show the address on the letter to a passing mailman. Excuse me.
Hi.
Okay, he has voiceover. Ask. When you use the ask command, you pick up something from the list to ask the person. Use the directional button to move, confirm, this place. Excuse me, is this... Wait, what was the address?
どうしましたか?
I'll show the mailman the address to see where to go. Yeah, so as I said in the last episode, I won't read the people's dialogue because I think their dialogue is already spoken in Japanese and I don't want to break their reading, so you can self-interpret it in your brain to hear that. I guess it's similar to the idea that for me when I watch anime, I watch it in sub, not in dub, because I'm not that lazy to rely on an alternative sounding of the character or to the person, because I'd rather hear it in their native language to kind of understand their real emotion of the voicing of the character, I guess. I'll show the mailman the address to see where to go. So I need to go to inventory, which is different apparently. By selecting the command to use an item, you will show your item to the person with whom you are speaking with. Only items that are in your possession can be shown. Selecting an item to show a character too soon will not help you make your progress through an event. Choose which item you want to show to people according to the situation. Interesting. So it's really based on, like, placement of what gets shown first in order to progress the story. So it becomes more like a puzzle game, less so of a branching narrative, I feel like. So it's already explicitly making me feel that way. Yeah, let's do that. I'm trying to get to this address. Is this the right place?
はい、合ってますよ。
Really?
この住所ならここに間違いないですね。
I think there used to be a house here where the Firmino family lived in. Do you know anything about that?
そう言われても、私は松江に来てまだ日が浅いんです。
Oh, so he's barely moved here. I see. そうだね。
あれ？でもここってもしかして以前は洋館が建っていたんじゃないかな。火事で焼失したと聞いたけど、確かここですよ。
Fire? There was a fire here?
家は全焼して亡くなった方も出たんじゃないかな。
Oh, people died in the fire. Ooh. When was this?
10年以上前ですよ。14、5年前かな。
14 to 15. So that's about the same time that we received our final letter. 15 years ago. Could it be? I wonder if what she said in her letter was anything to do with this.
もういいですか?
Mori desu ka? Any more to say, sir? Any more you need from me? Yeah. No. Arigato. Thank you. You were a big help. I love how they have really great sound effects. I honestly appreciate their sound effect, that they were willing to put in real sounding stuff in the background or in like some of these scenes to emphasize that thing happening, which is really nice. I like that a lot. Well, great. I never even imagined her house might just be gone. Just then, my stomach growls at me, and I remember how long I've been traveling. I'll think about this once more, or I'll think about this more on a full stomach. I wonder if there are any good restaurants nearby. Maybe there's something in the guidebook. Guidebook? There's a soba restaurant called Kamiari-an within walking distance. I think I'll check it out. Okay. What do we have checking? Oh, we can check the background for the neighbors. I can see another house nearby. It looks like a very common house. Home. Is it the same comment? Yeah, it is. Okay, I thought it was different a little bit. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more. Okay, ask. Who do we ask? There's no one to ask. That's hilarious. Let's move to the overall map. To the soba restaurant. Vacant lot. Kamiari-an. Here we go. Kamiari-an. Is that really the name of it, I think? I'm at the Kamiari-an soba restaurant. Yeah, it's funny because I see soba on the top of the sign. Like there's 5 letters on the top, Japanese letters on the top, and like the 3rd and 4th letter seems to say soba. I don't know the rest of the kanji though. I'm not familiar with the kanji yet. I'm in front of Kamiari-an. Look at this place. I bet the food is great here. The spacious interior makes the soba restaurant feel like a local institution. When I take a seat, a young waiter brings a menu.
Hey, irasai!
He just mixed in a bit of English. Hey, irasai! Irasai is like, I think was like welcome for sure. Like any person in Japan who works there, the clerk or the waiter will always introduce themselves or introduce you to the restaurant or welcome you to the restaurant. Alright, anyways. Itarashai. Yeah, I played a lot of Yakuza, so I always hear it very often in when I enter the restaurants or the stores, I guess. Yeah, I'm on the 7th most recent Yakuza game, so as of this point of recording, that is. I mean, before I was like playing through 3, 4, 5, and 6 in like one sitting or in like full sittings for about 4 months, 3 months. So it's like, yeah. Anyways, can I ask you a question?
あっしの名前が聞きたいんですね。三平と呼んでください。これがメニューでやす。
Sanpei? Sounds more like Sanpai almost. You must want to know my name. Okay. Well, I don't think I asked for it, but okay. I accepted the menu from Sanpei. Yeah. Actually, I'm no, actually.
おすすめを教えてほしいんでやすね。うちはどれも美味しいでやすぜ。決まったら呼んでください。
His eyes looked a little bit red and not too white, pure white. So I'm a little worried with his eyes color. Sanpai is, oh god damn it, I hate that his name is close to Sanpai. Senpei disappears into the back. Well, okay then. Not sure what the guy like that is doing in an old school noodle joint. I looked at the menu. If you've got a big appetite, try the Yamata no Orochi soba. Yamata no Orochi soba. Guess that's their specialty. Sanpei comes over.
お目が高いでやすな。でも完食できやすか？
Is it really that big of a bowl, man? I've got a big stomach. Bring me a Yamata no Orochi soba.
Hey! ヤマタノオロチ一丁!
Sanpei goes back into the kitchen. While I'm waiting, I'm only getting hungrier. I can't wait to see what I'm actually getting. Time to move out. Just move out of the location, just in time for me getting the food. I'm sorry, I just love how the option just shows up to just move out of there. I wonder if anyone knows anything about Aya. I can't change the location. Apparently he just gets distracted by whatever. Let's check out the place, I guess. What the hell is that? Oh, Sanpei might be the baseball player that the I mentioned on the letter, right? There's a school photo. It must be a special day. Must be from a special day. Oh, that looks okay. Why the fish head? Why the fish head? Why did that fish head is there? What's this? There's so much. I'm looking around the restaurant when he sets the Yamata no Orochi soba down in front of me. It's named after the 8-headed serpent, and the Yamata no Orochi soba is a giant serving of cold soba with thick slices of eel on the side. The eel is not clearly on the side, but damn, the eel looks nice. Whoever drew this scene is... wow. They did a good job. But at the same time, eel is great. I've eaten eel before once, I think. Was it once? I think it was twice. They were great. They tasted great. The texture, I believe, is very soft, I think, if I recall it being. Like, it's very, like, edible in a way that's, like, not, like, chewy as, like, typical meats are. I mean, chicken is, like, a little bit chewy, a little bit. Beef is very chewy, of course, and pork is about the same thing, depending on how you cook it. But, like, eel, I feel like it's just one bite, and it's kind of like an actual fish kind of thing, so it makes sense, I guess. This looks worthy of my stomach. I dig into the Yamata no Orochi soba. Whoa, this is delicious. It's so good. The soba's consistency is perfect, but the eel's so soft and with a lot of fat. I'm so glad I was born in Japan. Damn it. Don't say that. Don't say that. I feel jealous a little bit. I want to try this food, though. If it's this good, I think I can eat the whole thing. I finished eating. Man, that was good.
うわー、短時間で完食したでやすな。お見事。
Okay. Hearing this, the rough and tumble restaurant owner emerges from the kitchen.
完食した客が現れたかや。
They totally look like workers. It looks like father and son, though, for me. A little bit.
へい、この兄さんでやす。
よう食べきったな。
Okay. Let's answer him in max mode. In max mode? During important scenes, you'll switch to max mode to convey your feelings to someone. The dialogue will change depending on the current state of the gauge. When you choose what to say, press the confirm button or mouse click. If the person with whom you are speaking did not like your answer, you'll be forced to go through max mode once again. Oh wow, so there's no fail. There's no failing it. I'm a max big eater! Once you succeeded at max mode, your story will continue. I'm so confused. You have no idea how much I can eat. I am a max big eater!
マックスだって
Ha! He said max! Oh, sorry, I read his line anyways. I'm always all in. I'm max.
面白い兄ちゃんだな。ここの店主の元吉だ。よろしくな。
Genkichi. Okay. What a polite answer. I better give a polite response. The soba and the eel were very delicious.
兄ちゃん、地元のもんじゃなさそうだな。
I'm from Tokyo. Tokyo... something des. I remember there was something in the middle whenever I remember saying I'm from Shushin? I can't remember. It's like hometown or I'm from, I don't know. I might be wrong.
観光
Gotta
かや。
brush up on that. It's asking if I'm a tourist. No, not exactly. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? Maybe asking him more questions? Maybe the soba first. The soba is really delicious.
ああ、そうだ。そばには栄養がたっぷり入っちゃうけん。麺類で一番好きだよ。
My question is, does he eat soba every day? But I don't think they'll allow that. Yeah, let's see if he knows anything about the fire. Actually, there's something I'd like to ask.
なんだい
There's a big empty lot nearby.
空き地ね。どこかいな。
There was a fire there 14 or 15 years ago?
大学教授の文野直樹さんが住んじゃった家だな。
Professor Naoki Fumino. So it's probably her father. Aya's father, probably.
瀟洒な洋館だっただも15年前の年末に火事で燃えてしまったんだ。
I think I had a daughter in high school at that time. I think he had a daughter, sorry. I thought he had, not I had. I think he had a daughter in high school at the time.
娘ね。どうだったかいな。
Maybe his son does. Genkichi cocks his head on one side in confusion. Two customers came into the restaurant. Comes into the restaurant.
親父、甘さぎの天ぷらと盛りそば。
俺はうな重。
へい。
I guess he'll probably walk away, I guess. Matsue. What's Matsue like?
食うもんはうまい。景色は綺麗。たくさんの人と出会える。いいところだ。
Oh, okay, that was a short statement about it. Mr. Genki... Why Mr.? Genkichi-san, about Fumino-san.
兄ちゃん、気に入った。料金半額でいいで。
Wait, why did he just brush me aside? I was asking him a question, he just brushed it aside. Just half price? Arigato! Wait. No. I wanted to ask you a bit more about the fire at the Fumino house. I like how it's just wait. I was thinking about saying choto. Yeah. And then just the sentence.
火事のことはよう知らんだわ。
I feel like he doesn't really know, but at the same time he is brushing us aside because he probably wants to avoid this conversation further because he actually genuinely doesn't know like about anything about Fumino beyond who lived there, which is just the father. I see. So.
兄ちゃん、松井にいる間はうちで食べな。相撲足腰だ。
It's all about the sumo ashikoshi? I wonder what's the sumo ashikoshi. I wonder what that is. But he also says Nichan, meaning older brother. But I don't know if that's the case with him calling me a kid. I don't know. Because I don't think I'm older than this guy, but I feel like he's older than me, rather. Sumo legs and hips? Genkichi goes back into the kitchen. I guess I'll ask about the fireplace. I'll ask about the fire someplace else.
お茶でもお持ちしやすか？
Sure, I guess. Oh, we can ask him the fire thing, maybe. Yeah, let's ask this dude. Ask Senpei about the place, but let me tea. Yeah, let's say tea first. I'm craving kelp tea. Do you have any?
ありやせんね。
Oh, all right. A place where I can find out about the fire. Is there a library nearby?
松江図書館なら歩いて行きやすよ。
I'll research the fire there. Thank you. Okay. So there's not much left we can do. Can we check other things maybe? TV. Let's see what the TV has. The TV's on, but the show doesn't look that interesting. Oof. It's the regular menu. Everything looks delicious. Is that all I can examine? The table is super shiny. I can almost see my own reflection. It's funny because I've actually seen restaurants with tables that are super shiny and I actually do get to see my reflection in them, on them. I mean, it's not the case that they're clean, it's just the way they're built, I think, that makes a table super shiny. Okay, it's the same statement for that. Okay, I think we can go. We can head out now. Guidebook. There's anything new? Modeled after the Kamiyo soba in Okuda Nicho, Matsue City, found a kamomachi in 1952. It was recognized in 1965 by then prefectural governor Chouemon Tanabe and opened in the Matsue the following year. At the time, it was called Kamiyo Soba. The buckwheat is ground in stone. Is grounded in stone mortars. They serve quality soba made with fresh flour. Blah. Sorry, I said flesh flour for some reason. Fresh flour in a broth made with local sake. Sake. Alright, anyways, let me save in case of anything. Like anything random happens, which I don't think there will be, but always safe to save rather than be sorry. Alright, let's get moving. I think there's not much in this place left to really do anything about. So let's go to the open world map. He did say that we should go to the library, which is down here, so... I really like that there's a legitimate map to go to the places I need to go to. And it's pretty interesting nonetheless, but... yeah, let's get to it. To the library. I came to the library to research the fire that happened 15 years ago. It's a modern building made of concrete. I can see how beautiful this place is. It's incredible. It sure is quiet. It's quiet in here. I wonder where the periodicals section is. I'll ask the help desk. I go to the help desk. Excuse me, sumimasen. Where is the periodical section?
はい、新聞閲覧のコーナーは左手の奥です。
Arigato. The librarian goes back to his duties. I guess I'll look for the newspapers. Check. Yes. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna force me to check it anyways. I mean, this library is pretty small to me nonetheless, but I've seen libraries that are bigger that has like a second floor. Or libraries that are just only on the first floor. I mean, I remember back when I was in elementary school, there was a second floor of the library, but then that library got closed down and everything got moved to a bigger spaced library. But yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of interesting to me nonetheless. Alright, let's check this spot. I know the library, I think the newspaper should be on the corner, all the way in the back corner, rather than up front here. Are those all the recent newspapers? The dates look pretty new. Lol. If I need to know more about something at this facility, I should go to this information desk. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, I was wondering if that was the case. I think that's right there, I think. There are books of newspaper archives. Here we go. I looked at an archive version of the newspaper from December 1999. Wow, okay. I didn't realize how back, like how far back they went for this particular timeline. I thought it was like, I guess I was really thinking this was like this particular time period was 2021 for some reason in my mind, but I think it's because it's 2017, because this game came out around that time. 2016, 2017, that it's just like, it's in that time frame in general. Excuse me, I'm just looking at the time for the episode so far. On December 25th at 19 p.m., there was a fire at the home of Professor Naoki Fumino, 67, which burned the entire building to the ground. The body of Yoko Fumino, 62, was found in the remains of the house. The cause of the fire is under investigation. It wasn't I who died in the fire. Yoko Fumino, 62 years old. Her mother, maybe? I found the basics of what happened to the fire. In the fire, I think it's time to go to the hotel. I reserved a room at Matsue-in. Is there any new... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. A library in Matsue City's Cultural Center. It's a combined facility with Plover Hall, with materials for the general public and children on its shelves covering the one floor. The Yokumo archive contains first edition books and compilations of research documents, and actively collects and preserves other valuable materials relating to Lafcadio Hearn? That's a weird name. No, I wanted to see my inventory a little bit. Items. Okay, I got nothing. I just wanted to double check to see if I had something in general. Alright, let's get going. Or can we actually ask someone? There should be something else to do. Okay, so they're just really hard blocking me from messing around, I guess. Alright, let's go to Matsue-in. I arrived at the inn. This must be Matsue-in. where I made a reservation. It's an old 2-story wooden building. I picked this place because it was cheap, so I can't complain too much. I'm looking at the sign and I can't even read that. For the life of me, I can't even read it. Yeah, I can't read it. Okay, I'm trying my best to read what it is. For some reason, my head thinks it's a hiragana, but I personally don't feel like it is. But yeah, I don't think I can read it. Even the sign in the back is blocked off by a wooden pillar in the back on the white sign on the bottom left of the doorway. So, anyways, the site said it has a large bath, and really, when it comes to inns, the room and service are more important than how it looks. Alright, here I go. Oh, this place looks pretty cozy. I entered the inn. Sumimasen! A woman in a kimono comes out to welcome me.
予約のお客さんですね。おかみの山本遥です。
Haruka Yamamoto. Okay. Looks elegant. Looks elegant. Hajimemashite. Nice to meet you. I think it's Hajimemashite. I might be wrong. Don't correct me. I'm trying to practice. I'm still learning.
今部屋を案内させますけん。ともこちゃん、お客さんよ。
Tomoko. Let me double check if it is Hajimemashite. I'm sorry. I haven't been saying it as much, so I don't remember it. Okay, I'm typing it wrong. No, I don't want that. No. There we go. Hajime mashita. Mashite. Yeah, hajime mashite. Okay, cool. I had to reaffirm. I have to like reconfirm myself because my brain has not registered hajime mashite as like a thing that I usually would have to say, like nice to meet you kind of thing. A young woman in a kimono enters.
中井の坂田智子です。よろしくお願いします。
Cute. Cute. My name is Tomoko Sakata, or Sakata Tomoko. She seems like she's in elementary school, isn't she? Or she's just a high schooler with, like, a petite body shape, maybe. I mean, anything can be possible. Tomoko shows me into my room. This inn looks like it has some history.
ただ古いだけですよ。幽霊とか妖怪は出ないので心配しないでください。
There aren't any ghosts or anything. You know what's funny? When I see old, I found out the kanji for old looks like a tombstone. nothing to be offensive. Not trying to be offensive or anything. It's literally like a semi tombstone looking like thing. I'll probably. I want to show it like authentically, but I don't think I can show it on screen easily because it takes me a little bit of time to set that up. Let me do this. Let me find myself a thing. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm wondering if people can see it. I don't think people can see it. I can't do it. That's hard. You can see me using Google Translate, which is a terrible app to use for translations. Not all of it. This should be great for that, but it's just to kind of write it out if I can't type it up because I don't know the Romanation of the Japanese kanji. Sometimes I need to write it out. It makes it easier. But it's basically like a cross, and then on the bottom is like a square, and that looks like a tombstone to me, I guess. That's how I remember old in kanji. It's like the weirdest thing ever. Anyways, Haruka was very prim and proper, but I'm thinking Haruka from Yakuza. Excuse me. Haruka was very prim and proper, but Tomoko seems like kind of a ditz.
奥の部屋がお客さんの部屋になります。
Huh. Tomoko shows me into the room.
窓からの景色はいいですよ。
I agree. Yeah, you can see Lake Shinji from right here. Oh, you can see Lake Shinji right there.
1階に源泉かけ流しの大浴場があります。
I'm going to appreciate that.
お客さん2泊の予定ですよね。
Oh, we're only staying for 2 nights? I thought we were gonna stay for like a week or something. That was the plan, but I may need to stay longer.
いつまで滞在ですか？
Why is she getting into my case of how long I'm staying for? I'm not sure.
部屋はほとんど空いてるので、延泊でも大丈夫ですよ。
Sure. Okay, well, I can ask her. I feel like she's lonely. She just doesn't have much people to hang out with, I feel like. Oh, come on. Really? That's the only thing I can ask? Oh, maybe we can ask in terms of... I haven't actually asked about the photo yet, but... Then again, I feel like I shouldn't poke too hard on that kind of thing that easily. But I'm forced in this conversation spot for this. Tomoko, are you from here?
私は岩見出身ですけど、何か？
So she's from another place. Do you know anything about a college professor's house that burned down 15 years ago?
その家もしかして。
You know it?
いえいえ、この辺りのことはよく知りません。
Excuse me? Just kind of led us on for like a little bit and then just says no. Oh.
おかみさんなら知ってるかもしれないですよ。呼んできますね。
Tomoko leaves and comes back with Haruka.
お客さん、15年前の文の亭の火事について知りたいんですか？
Do you know anything?
大学教授の文野さんが住んじょって、奥さんが亡くなったのよ。
So it was the professor's wife that died. And I think he had a daughter too, right?
一人娘がおられたわ。あやちゃんだったかいな。
So she knows Aya. But for some reason, the restaurant owner doesn't know Aya for some reason, or tries to ignore that. He knows Aya. Did she get caught in the fire too?
いいや。あやさんはもっと前に亡くなっとられるわ。25年は経つんじゃないかしら。
What? What in God's name? Huh? 10 years before that fire, she died already? Wow, that is weird. Somebody was impersonating Aya? No. Aya Fumino died?
そうよ。どうして？
I was pen pals with Aya Fumino 15 years ago.
15年前ってあやちゃんはとっくに亡くなっちゃうよ。
I'm so confused. Haruka, are you sure you're remembering correctly?
いいや。あやさんが亡くなったのは火事のずっと前よ。間違いないわ。
Oh, imagine it's the father playing as the daughter, and he just felt like he misses her so much so that he was delusional, and he just went insane to pretend like he is his own daughter. And that's why he started the fire in his own house, maybe? Because he was just so insane from losing his daughter. That'd be crazy, though, if that's the case. But how could that be? Tomoko looks like she wants to say
お
something.
かみさん、その家ってあの噂のところですよ。
What did they say about the place? Yeah, what do they say about it?
幽霊が出ると噂の空き地ですよ。
You can't say it's haunted when nothing has happened since the fire,
あん
right?
た、シャン噂を信じちゃうかね。
Huh.
でも、お客さんは亡くなった娘と文通してたんでしょ？
I don't think it's that crazy, though.
そげ言われたらそげだね。ああ、そげいうことか。
What does that mean?
幽霊よ。お客さん幽霊と文通しちょっただわ。
Yudeo? Oh, come on.
文通しちょった人の写真はないかね。
Yes, I do have a shishin of her. Oh, alright. Yeah, I'm overtiming at this point, but they've given me an opportunity to save, so thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna have to end it here for now. So far, oh my god, it's such a great twist at a weird point of the story so far. Yeah, I want to see where we stopped at in terms of time. But yeah, so far this is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. I do apologize to ending at a good moment of like trying to figure out what really went down with Aya so far. But holy hell, I had died way before our pen pal like story started. That's incredibly crazy. Maybe the father imprisoned the daughter, and she wanted to find some way to get out of it too. It could be that too. Like, it could be either the father kept her as a prisoner, and he was able to let her do whatever she wants inside the house, where the mom was trying to help her like stay sane and stuff like that, but she just couldn't let the daughter go out because the father would kill the mother for some reason, maybe. Or that the father impersonated the daughter and tried to like do the thing because the father's insane. Like, there's multitude of things that could be the reason why we still had a pen pal with Aya Fumino, who is considered dead somehow in the story. But we'll have to figure out this mystery as we go on through the story. So far, I'm really intrigued with this mystery. I think episode 1 was such a slow start, but since episode 2 has just picked it up like a train, like a speeding train almost. It's incredible. I like it. So far, I'm enjoying it too. I mean, it's a habit or a sort of different style of what I usually do in recordings or video format, where I let the language speak for itself and then I speak in English. And it's a little disconnected considering that I'm not speaking Japanese to read off that line. But that's because I'm not too confident in speaking Japanese. I'm just going to speak a little bit of the ones that I recognize easily or can translate into my brain into a Japanese format easily. But it's going to take a lot of getting used to for me personally, and probably for you guys as well, if you guys are just not into the Japanese language as much either. But at the other sense, I'm learning. I'm trying to get better at it. At the same time, I'm also enjoying the Japanese language because I'm also listening to what they're saying, so I can pick up the words better, I think, because it strengthens my memory of those words as I use them in context based on the game. So it probably makes it easier for me to just learn from that a little bit. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode of Root Letter, or another video of mine if you guys are checking that out while waiting for the next episode. Otherwise, that's it for me in this episode, and I hope you guys have a great, amazing day, good night, or whenever you're watching this. So, anyways, Roz, out.